fats. The other thing, because you're female, I'm assuming based on your photo, again, I try not to assume anything, so please don't get mad at me. Women, if we are fasting too many hours, okay, more than 16 hours, or we're not fasting for our menstrual cycle, we can actually be very ineffective at fasting. Our hormones can get disrupted. This can cause too much stress on our body, and it can make fasting completely ineffective. I can already tell you, if you broke your fast with coffee and creamer, that's a big red flag. But it could just be that your cycle, you weren't fasting for your menstrual cycle. So I always tell my lovely ladies, day 1 of your period is fast freely. You fast for about 16 hours for day 1 to day 16. Then as we approach day 16, 17, 18, we're going to cut back our fast to about 14, 15 hours. And then the week before our period, that day 20 to about day 28, day 20 to day 30, no fasting, just 12 hours. So your schedule just might not have worked for your lifestyle or for your menstrual cycle. And that's okay. That's why you need support sometimes. And I'm here for that. Okay. I hope that helped. We'll go into strategy 3. Strategy 3 is really important. It's really helpful. It makes strategy 1 and strategy 2 very easy. And it is something we have to talk about. Okay. So put a 1 in the live today if you're already on medications for type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, weight loss, any of those types of medications, put a 1 in the live. I'm going to teach you guys something, and then it'll be my last strategy, and it'll be the last part of the live, and then you guys can ask as many questions as you want. Okay, Alice, you're already on medication. Okay, so I'm going to teach you guys something really important today, all right? I don't know exactly which medications all of you guys are on, all right? I obviously would take way too long to go through everybody and stuff like that. Taking Manjaro, I'm taking a Majado, okay? So if you're already taking a medication, I'm going to teach you guys something that's really important, all right? There's a really amazing resource. This is where I fasted through my cycle and it worked. I didn't change a fast. Yeah, that's okay. So Sunshine, I'm like you. I don't have to adjust incredibly. Like 16 hours works for me, even though whether I'm having my period or not. That's amazing. If it works for you, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Okay. But these are modifications for people who are not seeing results. And especially women, because women and hormones with women, we can get really wonky really quickly. We are not built the same as men. Okay. But that's okay. That's amazing. That's a great sign of metabolic flexibility. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm happy to hear that, because some women, 40s, 50s, 60s, will do the 16-hour fast and they'll see incredible results. They don't need to modify. But like I said, there's modifications for everyone if you're not seeing results. So don't worry. I got answers to all the questions. Okay. So there's a really important resource if you're on medications right now. It's called the PDR.net. Okay. The PDR.net is, I'm going to show it to you guys right now. This is called the Prescriber's Digital Reference. This is where your prescriber goes to prescribe you medications. There are a lot of medications that we take unknowingly that actually worsen insulin resistance. They cause insulin resistance. There's steroids, steroid creams, anti-inflammatory medications. These can all exacerbate insulin resistance. There's even medications used to help support mental health. Prednisone is one of them. Gabapentin is one of them for inflammation, for stress and things like that. And there's also like olanzapine, Seroquel, all of those medications for mental health, they actually worsen insulin resistance. So something that you can do today is, if you're already on medication, we can't go through all the medications everybody's on, but if you go to the PDR.net, this is where your prescriber goes to prescribe you medication. I want you to start getting more in tune and in touch with the side effects to your medications. So this is what it looks like, PDR.net. You put it in your browser. Anybody can look it up, PDR.net. Every single thing in the PDR.net has research on it. There's clinical studies, stuff like that. My A1C was so high, they put me on all these meds, and now I'm 6 months out of my sugars good, but I'm 60 pounds. 60 pounds overweight, is that what you mean? Yeah, so there's a lot of medications, even one like metformin, it actually causes weight gain. So so exactly, they regulated your sugars, but you're gaining weight. And that's frustrating, because guess what's happening? You're getting worse insulin resistance. Effixor, Vyvanse, yeah. So some of those medications, they won't cause insulin resistance necessarily, but they can disrupt your metabolism, okay? Some cause weight loss, some cause weight gain. It really just depends on the med. We'll go through we can go through different ones together, but I just want to educate you on the importance of knowing the PDR.net not only has all your medications. No kidding, Carlos. Here's why. I'll tell you why, okay? Because all of these medications, I can name all of them, but I don't name them all, because TikTok actually gets mad when we talk about medications, so I'm not going to do that. I don't want to disrupt my ability to educate on TikTok, so I'm not going to go through all the names of the medications. Thank you guys for putting note to some of them in the live. But all these medications, they treat symptoms, okay? symptoms. Let me give you a very good example right now. The GLP-1s, you know, Carlos, the GLP-1, no, it's okay. You guys can comment them. It's just when I say them. It's not you guys. It's just me. TikTok will get funny. It's not, yeah, so they'll block videos and stuff if you name any medication. So, you know, those injection medications for fat loss, okay? That is treating a symptom. What's the symptom that is treating? Hunger, okay? When we reduce our hunger, we don't eat. That's what's happening, okay? The medication for blood sugar, all right? It's treating a symptom, which is high blood sugar. It's not treating the insulin resistance, okay? It's treating the sugars. So as a result, you'll get weight gain, you'll get other side effects, you'll get gut health issues, which causes worse inflammation, which worsens insulin resistance, okay? When you're treating your blood pressure on blood pressure medications, it lowers your blood pressure, but it's not healing inflammation. It's not healing insulin resistance, okay? What's happening is people, lovely people, are on the meds for blood pressure, on the meds for cholesterol. They're still having cardiovascular incidents, stroke, heart attack, dropping. You know what I'm saying? So we got to actually heal our bodies from the inside. Those medications are not going to heal you, right? My strategy is actually start to heal your metabolic pathways, heal your inflammation pathways, heal your detoxification pathways,